Alright, what a way to start out a gameplay. This is Trip here. We're playing some Homefront. Hopefully you're watching this on the Gaming for Sick Kids channel. If not, I'll post this commentary onto my channel, but I just want to kind of give everyone my first thoughts on this game. I know it's been out for a while, but I'm just now getting all my PVR and all my settings figured out now, so hopefully this commentary doesn't come too late. And before I get started on this game, I'd like to thank Gaming for Sick Kids for letting me posting. I think what they're doing is really great, and I hope they really get started with a steady fund of money to their foundation. But you'll see right now I'm rushing around with this Super V SMG, and slap on a silencer because it doesn't hurt the damage too much, and I'm at close range the whole time anyways. So you'll see I'm kind of rushing around here, trying to pick up some kills. I switch weapons quite a bit here, and you'll see at the end of the game I get a tank and start to go on a tear, but when rushing I really recommend to use the personal UAV sweep. Obviously you need to know where people are so you're not running blindly like I am here, get shot down. But anyways, I kind of just want to talk about this game in general. Let's see. First off, single player. I think the reason a lot of people think it has a really good single player is because of the overall shock factor. There's a lot of times in the campaign where you will just be sitting there with your jaw on the floor like, what the F is going on? But I don't think that makes a good campaign per se. I feel like there's not much depth in the characters, and it's for how much they marketed this game as far as single player, it is extremely short. So I don't think that's its strongest point. I feel like the way that multiplayer works is really what people bought this game for. And so let me say some things I'm really happy about with the multiplayer. First off, the kill streak system is not really like in Call of Duty, which I think the Call of Duty kill streak system kind of promotes camping, considering it's a certain amount of kills without death. But in this game, anything you do, capture an objective in the domination kind of game mode, killing an enemy, blowing up a vehicle, anything like that, will get you some of this of the battle points, so that you can buy your kill streaks, or what are they called? I don't know. You'll be able to buy them based on all the things you do. And this, see right now, I'm about to buy an Abrams. But I think that really promotes more aggressive gameplay. People will want to be getting in there, capturing flags, blowing up vehicles, really playing for their team, and it really makes for a better experience in my mind than the campiness of the COD kill streaks. The campiness that the COD kill streaks induce? We'll go with induce. Alright. Another thing I really like about the multiplayer, the perk setup. So basically with the perks, instead of having just 3 set out perks, 1 in each tier, basically you get a certain amount of points. So we'll use tactical reload for an example. That's basically sleight of hand, and that's worth 1 point. So say I have 4 points, I can get tactical reload and a 3-point perk, or maybe a 2-point perk and another 1-point perk, maybe 4 1-point perks, I don't know. But that's a really interesting dynamic in this game. I feel like it does a lot to spice up people's setups. Although a downside to the multiplayer is that there's only like 15 primaries and only 1 secondary. You only get to run with the M9, so that's something that's gets kind of old about the game, but the guns are fun to use, so I'm not too worried about that. Overall, this multiplayer feels really balanced. It may seem that having helicopters, tanks, and all these super powerful things may be a problem in the game, but I feel like there's always an answer to anything that you run into. So for example, this tank right now, you'll see people are trying to RPG me, and I would recommend always running with RPGs because you're going to run into vehicles or drones at some point each game, but basically I feel like everything has a counter, which makes for a really good experience. And once they get the servers fixed on this game, I feel like it's going to be a lot more fun. Right now it's kind of hard to get into games, and there's a lot of things at the launch were kind of failed on, you know, but hopefully that gets patched. I hear THQ is making more servers right now. And another thing I feel like is kind of lacking in this game, so the graphics. I feel like, you know, I'm not usually one to just go out and bash graphics. I like the Borderlands graphics, which a lot of people feel like are awful. Pretty much on any game, they're not really a big deal to me. If they look decent and I like the gameplay, then I don't really mind. But this game's graphics are just they look like PS1, I feel like. And so here's basically what I'm looking forward to as far as Homefront, maybe being a series in the future. I kind of would hope they come out with a Homefront to polish everything, help out the graphics, more guns, more, you know, just all the things that we've come to expect in other first-person shooters. And hopefully they come out with a Homefront to make it a more neat and polished game, get a really great launch, and then this game will be a series to contend with. I feel like it's a little bit of Battlefield, not as much as people say, but it is a little bit of Battlefield, a little bit of COD, and overall a really good time. So hopefully this series continues on, maybe even focus more on the campaign aspect of it. They left it kind of at a cliffhanger. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but yeah, hopefully this game has a future. This series continues on, and they get some really good production value in the future. And so that's pretty much all I've got to say about this game. Overall, I'd say single player overrated, about a 6, and multiplayer me just teabagging. I know my tank is getting destroyed, but multiplayer I'd say, just based on fun level, about a 9.5. It's a good time going out there, getting your tanks, helicopters, and just putting it on people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this commentary is kind of coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any suggestions on how I can do my commentatorshun, yeah, let's go. Okay. If you have any suggestions on how to do my commentatorshun any better in the future, please let me know in the comments. I'll be reading all of them. Give this a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. Overall score 28-5, not bad. See ya.